To start, this Stonehill team has had the toughest schedule I've seen for an NE10 team this year. The Skyhawks started the year against the current number 2 team in the country, Westchester, in which they lost a 3-1 game. Immediately, they then had to play the number 3 team, East Stroudsburg, in which they dropped a tight 1-0 game through double OT. Since then, they've been on a roll, the biggest of their wins coming against the then number 7 ranked Assumption Greyhounds, in which they won 1-0 in a thriller. So to answer your question with a long answer, Lance, they need to play as the lockdown defensive team that they've been playing as. Player to watch tonight to see if Stonehill is on their game is senior back Michaela Antonellis.
And on the other side, the Penmen have won their last 5 after dropping their first game of the year to a tough Limestone squad. Tonight's contest can be seen as a test for the Penmen. What will be the keys for their success to try and oust this Stonehill squad?
This is a quick turnaround from last year for the Penmen, and it is well due to a lot of things coming together. Tonight, however, look for the well-oiled offensive machine of the Penmen to heat up even more. The big trio the offensive success belongs to is 2-time Rookie of the Week and freshman Lisa Hegel, and upperclassmen duo Aylin Survey and Lara Vanderdorm. This is a true test for the Penmen and has the ingredients of a good one.
Well, tonight should be action-packed, and we will have all of the coverage for you here. When we come back, the Skyhawks and the Penmen should be ready to go here at Larkin Field.
Label me.
You know you want to.
Don't be shy.
You do it behind my back.
So say it to my face.
You don't know me. You know what I am?
I'm a pitcher.
I'm a striker.
I'm a point guard.
I'm a linebacker.
I'm a setter.
Shortstop.
High jumper.
Wrestler.
Defender.
Goalie.
Student.
Student athletes.
That's who we are.
The American dream to me as an immigrant means having the opportunities that my parents didn't have. Being the first one in my family to graduate, it meant everything my parents sacrificed for me to get to this point. It was paying off.
Estoy muy orgulloso de Michael por haberse graduado de colegio.
My path to a college degree would have been completely different had I not had a scholarship. It would just relieved a lot of the financial burden.
In NCAA Division II, community engagement is an initiative at all 25 national championships because student-athletes want to give back while competing for a national title. Over the course of the year, Division II student-athletes have an opportunity to leave a lasting impression in local communities throughout the country. Whether Division II student-athletes are volunteering at hospitals, schools, after-school care programs, foster homes, or retirement villages, they make a difference in the lives of others. In Division II, we rise to the opportunity and make community engagement ours.
Hello everyone and welcome back to Larkin Field here. Both teams introduced, ready to go here in the huddle. Should be a good one between two NE10 foes here. The Penmen ranked 8th, Stonehill at 7. Kyle, this is going to be a fun one tonight.
Yeah, this is one you definitely want to tune into. Defensive team versus an offensive-minded team. Battle as old as time itself, so we're going to see who plays out here, who's going to get the win, and it'll be a fun one, definitely.
And this Penmen offense, no one's really seemed to stop them. Obviously, that early loss to Limestone, but since 5 straight W's, as we said in the pregame, should be a good one here, averaging 27 shots a game. So we'll see if Stonehill can contain this Penmen squad as they make their way out onto the field. Skyhawks ready to go in the huddle. Penmen ready to go as well.
Yeah, everything the Penmen do is just perfectly executed right now. You'll see it throughout this game. A lot of good through balls, got a lot of good triangle passes, and then defensively they're not a bad team either. So they're a very well-rounded team, but the offense is definitely what you see when you watch them.
And the key to that defense, grad student Melanie Rennie. Great job as the goalkeeper for this squad. She's been a key piece in turning this program around. Obviously a comeback season last year, and to see so much progress this year kind of pay off. It's been something to see here for the Penmen, but we are ready to go here at Larkin Field. Penmen will start with possession.
Yeah, and if you're a Skyhawk fan, look for number 9. Everybody that knows the Skyhawks knows this girl, obviously. Michaela Antonellis, NE10 Player of the Week this week. Absolutely sound on defense, so look for her to make a lot of defensive stops tonight.
Penmen will start in the middle. Campbell with it here, and we're underway. Campbell dribbles right up quickly. Wiley has it on the near side here. Is going to lead this off. Vanderdorn tries to keep this one in. Skyhawks create the turnover.
Yeah, and SNHU starts a lot of games like that. They have a lot of schemes right off the bat. They like to try to push the the offensive side right off the bat.
Good defense in the middle. Hildreth trying to knock that one back in. We're going to have a quick whistle here. Possession stays with the Penmen. Fonadorn tries to play it back in the middle. Hildreth making a run. Skyhawks storm her quickly. Hockle with it now. That one tipped away. Whistle blown. Skyhawks will keep possession on the far side.
And you're seeing it already. Look at the amount of defenders that they flood the zone with. There's around 6 or 7 of them back there for the Skyhawks.
Antonellis will take this freebie here. Play it to the far side. Skyhawks will look to move out of their own end. Get it to the midfield line now. Penmen need to get back defensively. Nice job by Hoyt on the far side, trying to contain here. Goulon can't deflect that ball. Skyhawks in, and the Penmen. Big stop right there, right in the backfield. Is that one being tipped around? Skyhawks take it back over. Bouncing ball in. Rennie will kick that one away. Penmen responding here defensively early on, but we're going to have a whistle. Skyhawks will keep possession here. Penalty corner coming.
Yeah, and if you're the SNHU, you know you're relying on your offense. You don't like to see a corner already this early on into the game. Obviously, this is the first true test for them this season, and it's not a good start to have a corner right off the bat.
Mon will take this one. Whistle blown. Play resumes. Ball to the top. Skyhawks can't get a shot off there. Nice job defensively from Fonadorn. She'll bat this one up the near side. That one out of play, but big defensive stop off of the first penalty corner here for the Penmen.
And just look at the versatility. You'll see Fonadorn be on the attack. You'll see her be all the way back on defense on the penalty corner. She'll run where she has to go.
Paradonna will swing this one around. Antonellis gets it to the far side. Skyhawks working their way through the middle now with it on the far side. Penmen getting back defensively. That one batted around. Rennie's going to have to come out to get that one. And we're going to have another penalty corner here.
And this is just not what the Penmen want right now. They're getting stuck in their own zone, and they're getting swamped on these corners.
Skyhawks applying good pressure early on. It's going to be Emma Mon, the sophomore, taking this one. Skyhawks will talk this over up front.
You heard it. Melanie takes her traditional hit the back of the goal before the corner.
This one played to the top, and that shot just wide there from Antonellis. So the Skyhawks get one off early, but can't put it home.
Yeah, and for the Skyhawks, they just got to execute those. Obviously not the greatest scoring opportunity, but it's better than, just running it downfield. So they got to find a way to get those in.
Ledger will start this in the back, swing it over Hildreth. Hildreth with 2 on, plays it on the near side here. Penmen trying to get out. And we'll have a whistle blown. Penmen keep with it. Survey plays it up the near side. Now to Wiley. Wiley into the middle. Faye Turkman tries to get in. This one bouncing around. And a penalty corner coming here for the Penmen.
And the Penmen are pretty dangerous off these corners. If your goalkeeper does not get the ball out of the zone, they like to get the rebound goals.
Amando in net for the Skyhawks.
And you have a lot of dangerous players out there on this corner for the Penmen. All 3 of the highlighted players tonight.
Out of Vanderdoorn will take this one. Vanderdoorn up top. Survey plays it back to her. Now back out Turkman. Turkman back up top. Survey back corner. Is that one going to go? It does.
Yeah, that looked like 19 Megan Wiley. She just tipped it right in.
Really nice setup right there for the Penmen. But it's actually going to be a no-goal here. So unfortunate situation. That one looked to go, but the Penmen could not get that one to go in eyes of the referees here, as that one is going to be called a no-goal.
Yeah, and I don't even know if Megan Wiley, had to touch that ball. Obviously she did. She made the decision, so you got to live with it. But I think it might have gone in anyway.
Brinkman plays this up the near side. Skyhawks keep this one in. Quigley playing it into the middle. Ball bouncing around. Cameron can't get a stick to it. And a penalty corner coming here. So third penalty corner coming here for the Skyhawks. Penmen have done a nice job defensively early on. Got to take some life out of the game, though, getting that goal taken away. Really good opportunity off of their first penalty corner, but that one called a no goal.
And if there's any good news for this corner for the Penmen, it's that that almost goal came off of a counterattack off a corner. So
Antonella shot on, Rennie with a nice save. Ball at the stick of Fonderdorn. And she can't keep this one in. That one goes out of play. Skyhawks now in the Penmen zone. Loredana plays it to the corner. This one to Brinkman. Penmen corral it in. Survey looks to work out here. Plays it back to the middle, but that one turned over. Shrek swings it over to the far side. Ledoux with it now. Bat away by the Penmen D. Skyhawks bouncing ball into the middle here. Brinkman tries to control it up top. Survey will hit this one away. Out of Fanderdorn now, looking to go on the break. And we'll have a quick whistle here. Possession turned back over.
yeah, pretty unfortunate. Fonderdorn is very, very good on the breakaway.
Quick substitution coming in now. Ball into the corner, Quigley. That one taken away. Nice job by Hildreth. Whistle blown. Penmen will keep it. And another quick whistle here. That one off the foot of Quigley.
Yeah, that can't feel good. Those balls do not feel good.
Hildreth will swing this one around. Ledger to the far side now. Mary Lou Long. Long tries to get that one up midfield. That one turned over. Skyhawks with possession in the middle. Campbell tries to get a stick in there. Turkman tries to get the rebound opportunity. Skyhawks keep it up top. They'll send the ball to the corner now, and that one just out of play.
And this is almost the opposite of what we expected, Lance. We expected the Skyhawks to be the defensive team and have the zone or the ball in their zone most of the time, and have the Penmen on the offensive side. But it's almost a complete flip.
Mary Lou Long weaving her way through. Gets awarded the whistle there. She'll swing this back to the middle. That one turned over. Skyhawks, Rennie's going to have to come out, and they just missed the opportunity right there. Mackenzie Quigley can't put it home. Almost a big turnover right there as the Penmen were trying to move it around the backfield. Lucky break there as that shot goes wide.
And that's just a total breakdown of communication for the Penmen backs. Somebody's got to know who to mark there.
They're going to say Rennie tipped that one, so the Skyhawks keep it. Quickly off the stick of Survey, out of play. Iridona. That one's going to stay with the Skyhawks off the foot of Wiley. The ball in the corner now. Brinkman will start it for Stonehill. Brinkman breaks two, and a good sliding play right there, but a penalty corner coming for the Skyhawks.
And you're seeing a tremendous difficulty by the Penmen in getting the ball out of their zone. You know, typically you don't want to see this, but in the case of the Penmen, it might work out to where they can get a counterattack and they're loaded up the field as well. So look for that to happen here.
We'll need to find some offense from their defense here. They've done a nice job clearing plays here, but this ball in, batted up top. Penmen get out quickly. Have a low shot on, that one bounced away. Vanderdorn now will try and play up the side to Survey. She gets a stick to it. Campbell can't keep that one in. Now Isabel Hoyt battling her way through. That ball stays with Stonehill.
Yeah, I think they were going to call that a kickball right there.
Skyhawks slow it down at midfield. Stonehill came not get a stick to it. Mary Lou Long with it now. Penmen will keep. Vandernorm will move it out of the back. That one tipped quickly by a Skyhawk attacker there. Hoyt gets it back in the middle. Campbell will settle that one down with the stick. Campbell a little too quick with the ball right there. Turns it back over. Brinkman pass intercepted by Survey. Back in the middle to Campbell. Campbell with a nice tip through. Campbell, good run, and the Penmen get awarded there.
And they got to capitalize on this right here. They haven't been on this side of the field in a minute. And you're just seeing the total defensive capabilities of the Stonehill.
Survey tries to go in quickly. Turkman with a nice ball. Turned back over. Renona will slow it down. Vanderdorn intercepts. Survey on the near side. Ball in. Campbell with the tip. Kick away by Lamando. As a penalty corner coming here for the Penmen. We saw what happened on that last one, that goal taken away. So we'll see what the Penmen set up here.
Yeah, this is exactly where they want to be. That was Vanderdorn that created this scoring opportunity right here by getting the turnover when they tried to send it down the field. Hopefully, SNHU can turn this into a goal just because the amount that they're getting punished on their side of the field isn't looking good for them.
Emily Campbell will set this one up. They play it to the top. Vanderdorn. Ball back. Turkman low shot on. And Survey can't get the tip in there. Out of play. Back to the Skyhawks.
And it looked like the exact same play they played earlier, just with different personnel in different positions there. Obviously, Survey just couldn't get the tip in.
Antonellis will swing this one around near side. Rodana, that one intercepted by Survey. Nifty move on the near side, backhand pass, that one tipped. Penman will keep it. And Survey works her way in. 3 Skyhawks storm her quick, create the turnover. Ledoux takes a fall in the middle. Skyhawks will simply just hit that one out of play and regroup.
And not only do a lot of these field hockey players have great ball control, but they have an excellent awareness of the rules of the game and knowing when that they can just take the ball and go upfield with it on a foul.
Turkman tried to make a run. That one out of play. Skyhawks get possession.
Yeah, look for her to switch the field right here.
Antonellis will start with it. She'll hit this one up through the middle. Skyhawks look to counter here. Quick pass up, now tip to the corner. Skyhawks moving quickly, now Quigley with it. Quigley spin move back into the middle, got 2 defenders on her back. Leave a low pass there, that one tipped and penalty corner coming for Stonehill.
And that's just punishment right there. Not only do you get the blocked goal attempt, but then you have to take the corner right here, and you're probably going to get another ball on you somewhere.
See if the Skyhawk can execute here. 4:19 on the clock. Alicia Brinkman will set up for this one.
And they haven't found a terrific shot off any of these yet.
Obviously that one chance to Quigley early on. Antonellis with a low shot saved by Rennie. Skyhawks will send this back up top.
And how about Rennie here? She's already having herself a game.
Rennie stepping up big early on. Skyhawks at the yellow line here. Low pass in, that one intercepted. Nice job by Hoyt. Hoyt playing it through the middle. Skyhawks try and generate a turnover. Penmen will keep possession off the whistle. Ball back in the middle, tipped around. Hoggle with it now. Hockel with space, leaves this one off. That one just intercepted by the Skyhawks defense right there. Penmen keep it in. And that ball to the corner, out of play. But nice job by Caradonna.
Yeah, just miscommunication breakdown again there. I think Hagel expected Campbell to make a run towards that right side of the field, the far side of the field. Unfortunately, just went out of bounds.
Skyhawks play it short on the far side, bouncing ball. Get to right about midfield, but this one will go back to the Penmen. Mary Lou Long looked like she was going to take that one there. Turkman will pick it up.
And for a team that's taken 9 or 10 shots already, the Penmen are very much in this game.
Bouncing ball, Survey tries to get it back to herself. Hit from behind by Campbell. Results in the whistle. That pass tipped here. Skyhawks with it now on the far side. Taylor Ledoux. Onderdorn in the middle. Weaves her way through 2 defenders now with room. Onderdorn leaves it off Turkman. Ball bouncing around. Onderdorn picks it up. Onderdorn into the box. Ball to the back post. That one tipped right there and going the other way. A really nice play from Lamanda.
And you're seeing a tremendous increase in the possession of the Penmen, and that's due to their midfield right now. They are not letting the defenders of Stonehill get the ball upfield.
Lamanda with a dive right there prevents the opportunity. It was looking to be set up right there from Onderdorn. It's a really nice ball to the back post. Just could not execute there. Flamando just got out for that one. Now the Skyhawks in the midfield turn it over.
And wait till you see it again. When Vanderdorn gets that ball and she starts running with it, she's gone. There's not many players on this field that can run with it that fast and still control the ball like she does.
Antonellis will now play it to the near side. Caradonna back up, Brinkman, and that one had to play back to the Penmen. And officially 1 minute left in this first quarter.
Hagel's got 1-on-2 here.
Hoggle, nice job getting in. Backhand shot just over. Rocket of a shot right there, cannot find the net. Now the Skyhawks look for one more possession here in the first.
And that always dumbfounds me right there when a field hockey player can use that stick and put some cheddar on the ball, put it up there, and with a lot of power too.
Antonella's taking her time here, approaching the 30-second mark. That one tipped out of play by Survey. Taylor Ledoux will keep it. Leaves it in the back. Under 20 seconds to go. Both teams knotted at 0 still. Back and forth this first quarter has been. Turkman trying to work her way through. Leaves it for Survey. Back to Fonderdorn. Turn back over. A few seconds left to go. Don't think the Skyhawks will get a shot off here. And that will be it for the first quarter. 0-0 we stay. Back and forth we go. We will be right back when action resumes.
When you walk into a running store and take a look at the sprawling shoe wall, you may have trouble finding the right shoe for you. This is where we come in. At Runner's Alley, our right fit process makes selecting a shoe easy, painless, and fun. We start with a visual gait analysis, and then we learn all about you. We'll educate you about your foot structure, what we see when we watch you walk and run, and choose a shoe as a starting point to get you moving. At Runner's Alley, we're here for you every step of the way.
When I see obstacles, I create opportunities.
When I see adversity, I find a way.
When I hear never, I say now.
Southern New Hampshire University is education made to fit your goals. With over 200 degree programs, flexible class schedules, and some of the lowest online tuition rates in the nation.
So when I face barriers, I can break through.
Break through at snhu.edu.
As a student athlete in college, I first got involved with the NCAA at the national level It was through the Student Athlete Advisory Committee, SAC, gave me an opportunity to advocate on behalf of all student athletes, to affect change and to make an impact. The NCAA is giving the student athlete a platform to voice their concerns and to be able to advocate for what's going to affect their well-being. The policies that are being put in place are speaking towards academics, they're speaking towards well-being, they're speaking towards fairness, creating a culture so that the student athletes have the best experience as possible.
And welcome back to Larkin Field here. Both teams talking it over after that intense first quarter of play. As this score stands at 0-0, we're going to take a look at that goal from early on. We'll see what the consensus was here. Is that backhand shot. It was a tip in late, and they called it right off. It was a nice shot right there from Survey. It was the late tip in that might have gotten the call awarded right there, keeping the Stonehill defense perfect so far. Look at that angle. It was a beautiful tip right there. I don't even think it really needed the tip on that shot.
Yeah,
did it for safety, but came to cost the Penmen there.
Still not sure why they wouldn't call it. My only idea of an argument they may have is that Survey may have used the back end of her stick and might have touched it with the wrong part.
So that was your first quarter. And we stand at 0 right now as the Penmen look to start things off in this second quarter.
Other than that, nothing's breaking yet.
The two top 10 foes going head-to-head here at Larkin Field. It's been a good one so far through one. Second quarter starts out. Ball in the far corner. Campbell will pick it up for the Penmen. Hockle can't keep that one in, out of play. Back to Stonehill.
Yeah, and Stonehill's lucky because number 19, Megan Wiley, was right in the zone, right in front of the net. If Hackle got the ability to control that ball and cross it, it might have been a goal.
And Tonellis plays it to the near side. Iridana in the middle, that one intercepted by Survey. Pass through the legs right there. Hockle has it up top. Hockle with a low shot, bouncing that one just by the post, out of play.
And she wasn't going for the goal there because she wasn't inside the arc, but she was going for the one-time pass to Megan Wiley. Obviously, ball was a little bit uncontrollable.
Just could not tip that one home. Penmen looking to keep it in the zone. Vandernoorn, nice job there. Hockle with it now. Whistle blown, and that's going to be going to the Skyhawks. Skyhawks will work quickly. Ball in the middle to Cameron. Cameron passed that one tipped. Skyhawks in. Nice job getting back as Hildreth. Rennie's going to get out and try and dive on this one. She's out of play. That one just going wide again. So the Skyhawks right there. Two opportunities, one in the first and one right there, just going wide by mere inches on that play.
And how about Rennie getting on the ground for that one, trying to make the save?
See that shot just missed the top corner. Survey, good hustle to keep that one in. Emily Ledoux with it now. Ledoux goal line, pass the middle, batted away. It looks like Hoyt got that one off the face, possibly the shoulder there. Seems a little shaken up. Might have hit her cheek on that one.
And I didn't add this earlier, but I believe Maddie Weaver just subbed off the field for number 3, Emily Ledoux. They both started this game, but I believe one of them is out right now.
Stonehill looking to push in. Quick whistle blown. Skyhawks get it back up top. Officials are going to have them start this one back up once again. Brinkman tried to go in there, but this one will be taken up top by the Skyhawks.
And Vanderdorn is just a fascinating player. Defensively sound, turnover machine, and then she has complete offensive capabilities too. She's your do-it-all player, and if you're the fan that loves to see that player, that is your girl right now on the field.
She's been a reason for this great success, the 5-game winning streak that the Penmen have seen so far early on. We'll see if it keeps up tonight as the Skyhawks look for goal number 1. They've almost had it a few times as they turn it over there, but both teams has had a few chances. It's not like one's outplaying the other right now. It's been pretty even so far.
Yeah, no, in that first quarter, it looked like Stonehill was going to pull away with this one, but now everything's evened right back up. And this is making out to be a really good game. I don't know if a goal is going to happen for a bit now.
Good give and go right there from Hoyt and Fonderdorn. She gets called right at midfield, turned back over to the Skyhawks. Stonehill will slow things down. Playing on the far side, that one turned over, now in the middle to Campbell. Campbell with some room to work, 2 defenders coming on. Fonderdorn now on the outside. Bouncing back into the middle, and that one kicked away by Lamando.
And Stonehill almost had an opportunity to score them themselves there. You really don't want to put it back at your goalie.
Campbell in the middle, turns it. Fonderdorn leads the easy pass right there. Not a lot on that one for Wiley as Stonehill comes away with it.
Yeah, and that's exactly what I was talking about earlier. She's your do-it-all player, but she's also a playmaker. She'll get out there, and instead of trying to take some crazy shot that probably won't go in, she'll just dump it off to somebody that has the chance for it.
Skyhawks were looking to counter quick right there, but it was a good shield from Ledger. Stopping that counter attack quickly.
Yeah, and my key stat to watch right now is definitely possession. I think whoever possesses the ball the most this game might get away with it.
Penmen do a nice job of working out of their own end. Looking to counter here. Turkman just a step behind that ball. And we're going to have a quick whistle blown here.
I think we got a green card on Isabel Hoyt.
Let's see who's coming off here. For the Penmen, that looks like number 10, Isabel Hoyt. So she'll have to take a seat. Skyhawks with possession up top. So hopefully this does not come to be a costly penalty here for the Penmen. Coming with it now on the near side is Wiley. She'll play this back to Survey. Fonderdorn will pick it up in the midfield. Survey bouncing ball into the middle. Obviously not in there. As we're going to have a stoppage here, having some clock issues.
Yeah, very smart play by Katie Lamando anyway, to let that ball go in, knowing that it's not a goal if it's outside the arc.
And you don't want a bouncing play in the middle, so it was smart right there to let that one go by. We're having a dispute here with the officials, trying to get this clock right.
And obviously SNHU is short-handed right here, and they're still on the offensive side.
Just going to fix the clock right here, putting it to 9:22. That's what's left here in this second quarter. We'll see what the Penmen can do short-handed, as you say. They're playing well here so far, but once the Skyhawks maybe take possession, things might change here.
And the anticipation is honestly just building right here. Obviously we're having some clock issues, but this might be a good thing for both teams just to get a little breather in real quick.
Let things settle in. It's been a very hard played second quarter. That first quarter was back and forth, and it's been pretty much the same here in the first few minutes.
And the only thing you got to hope is that it just doesn't kill the Penmen mojo right here. Obviously they were on that counterattack, so.
Looks like a lot of Fonderdorn will line up for this one.
Why is this like that? What? It's not.
So we're going to take a look at the scoreboard here. Having some difficulties, says 92-2. We'll see if this can be corrected. Hopefully not an issue here. It's both coaches itching to get back to play right now.
And how about Melanie Rennie so far, Lance?
Melanie Rennie's been a big part of this program, obviously building it from the ground up as we get the applause from both sides as the clock is back on and ready to go. Hoggle trying to be aggressive up top, gets awarded with the whistle. Penmen keep possession. Fonderdorn trying to find Survey and Campbell in the corner. They break through. Good save right there, but nice job by Campbell trying to flick that one back on.
Campbell.
Stonehill will have it on the far side.
Campbell definitely had a scoring opportunity there. She just couldn't get a good hit on the ball right there.
It's good hustle as the kick save from Lamando. Looked like it was going to go right out of play, but Campbell kept it in. Got another opportunity off, just couldn't get it on net.
They're going to stop Mary Lou Long and have her repossess the ball in this foul.
Mary Lou Long plays this to Turkman. And that ball out of play, trying to find Campbell up top. Just a little too much on that ball. As now Antonellis will start things back up for the Skyhawks.
Yeah, and the turf can be your biggest friend and your biggest enemy when you're playing field hockey. Obviously, the ball rolls a lot faster when you shoot it, but when you're trying to get a lot of passes going, it's a lot harder to grab the ball.
Antonellis plays it now to the near side. Arizona and Hoyt does a nice job getting back on quickly and causing the turnover.
Yeah, right when she got back in, obviously in position to make a play.
Perfectly timed right there. Penmen unfortunately cannot keep possession. Now the Skyhawks have it on the far side with Cameron. Cameron looking to push on Mary Lou Long. Lou Long does a nice job getting the stick there, but whistle blown. Skyhawks keep possession.
We're about 7 minutes and 30 seconds into the second quarter, and nothing has broke for either side yet. Obviously, Stonehill has had a lot of shots on net, but nothing has gone in.
That ball goes out of play. Possession back to Southern New Hampshire.
And look at Vanderdorn. She's on the far side of the field now, all the way back. She's on the near side of the field all the way back. You see her on the near side of the field all the way forward. You see her on the far side of the field all the way forward. She's just everywhere.
This one turned over, ball into the middle. Can't connect on that pass right there. It's a good run for Mackenzie Quigley. She's had a few opportunities here early on, just not able to execute there. A little too much on that pass. But the Skyhawks applying good pressure, causing that turnover. Faye Turkman does a nice job keeping possession alive, tries to send it to the corner. Just too much on that one for Campbell
and
to catch up to.
On that prior play, it's always scary when you decide to try to make a run from that backside with your best player, and she loses the ball right there with almost nobody on defense.
Antonellis will clear this one up. Beautiful pass up top. Quigley. Quigley with Hildreth on. Quigley leaves this one off. Emily Ledoux, and that one. Blown whistle here. Gonna have a penalty corner coming up.
Yeah, and they're gonna call Ellen Survey on the contact there. It was a little bit hard of a touch on her, but I think Survey was going for the ball. Obviously, they're gonna get the corner. It doesn't matter. Penman have to make a stop here.
Brinkman will take this one for the Skyhawks. So big opportunity here with 6:21 left in this second quarter.
Let's see if 0-0 can come up big again.
Brinkman, this one out. Antonellis, low shot on, bouncing to the side. Will Penman prevail there? The Skyhawks will keep possession off of that tip out by Rennie. That one tipped. Skyhawks will keep it.
Penman got to clear this ball.
Penman looking for a change of possessions here. Hawk will do it. That one tipped out of play, and the Penman will get this in the corner with Mary Lou Long.
And she loves to launch the ball upfield.
Plays it short here, Fonderdorn. Looks like she just clears that one out. No Penman up top. The Skyhawks will swing this around the back and switch things up. Antonellis plays it over. Caradonna tries to get this one up. That one off Wiley. Stonehill keeps it alive. Antonellis has a nice passing game out of the backfield. That one turned over in the middle. Hoggle and the Penman look to counter. Fonderdorn to her side. Just can't get that pass through. As Antonellis just stood there like a brick wall. Hoggle ran right into her.
Yeah, that's your defensive player of the week right there coming up, making a big defensive stop.
Tries to play this one up. Ledger has a tough time controlling. The Skyhawks have it in front. Good counter on here, 3-on-3. Numbers starting to fill in here. Ball in. Taking a fall right there was Quigley, and the Penmen prevail.
Yeah, and I'm going to say Quigley just took too long there. I think you got to get a shot off when you have that 3-on-1. They let the numbers fill in, and obviously didn't get any opportunity at all.
Vonderdoorn can't get it out. Pass in, that one tipped. Mary Lou Long with it now. Survey now on the near side, trying to play a ball into the middle. Brinkman with a nice stop right there. Aylin Survey trying to split two. That one turned over. Emily Ledoux with a good stop.
Yeah, and Survey is great at the ball skills. She gets the ball downfield pretty easily.
Hildreth trying to get this one up to Turkman. That one turned over. Get out Vonderdoorn in the middle. And a turnover from the Skyhawks.
And I think Vonderdoorn's biggest attribute is just her awareness of the game. She's just so great at using the rules and being aware on where the ball needs to go or what needs to happen to get her team the advantage.
That Hoyt pass was tipped away, and we're going to have possession going in here for a penalty corner. So a big opportunity for the Penmen here.
Yeah, obviously you got Aylin Survey in there, you got Vonderdoorn, and you got Lisa Havel. Along with the supporting cast, nobody on this team is less dangerous than anybody else. Those three just tend to get in on the big plays, so be well aware that something may happen on this play.
And the play started right there from Isabel Hoyt with a good hustle, drawing that penalty corner for Southern New Hampshire. 3:09 on the clock here. Vonderdoorn will line up for this one. She'll lead this ball up top, Survey. Survey, Hoggle, that one tipped. Back to the outside, low shot on, and that one just missing there wide.
And the Penmen are getting so many of these shots that are almost turning into putback goals on one-timers. They're just missing wide, and the whoever's the man down on the post is just missing all these opportunities right now. It's not one certain person, but it switches every single corner.
It was a nice job by Hildreth getting that low shot off there, just missing. But the Penmen are going to get possession back here with 2:30 left to play in this second quarter.
Yeah, and they're really looking to score before this half. That's something that would just help them tremendously mentally throughout this game.
Mary Lou Long plays it back. Turkman in the middle. Survey. That one tipped away. Emily Ledoux now with it. Send this ball into the middle. Rennie ready for this one. We'll kick that one back out to Survey. Survey tries to clear. The Skyhawks now will get possession up top.
And the Skyhawk coaches are making a missed call well known, and the call finally did get called.
Looked like it went off Survey's foot, and the call just a little late from the officials there, but the Skyhawks now with possession. With it in the corner is Quigley, and we'll be going in.
And we got 1:30 left on the clock here, so this is getting tense.
Vonderdoorn with a big interception, but Quigley does a nice job of hustling back. Stonehill looking to push in. Who will get the first goal of this one? Vonderdoorn with another big stop. That one out of play. It looks like a penalty corner coming up here. So a big penalty corner here with 1:18 left in this second quarter. Skyhawks will look to execute.
Yeah, and this would be big for either team here. If the Skyhawks score a goal here, obviously they're up. If Penmen make a stop here, they might get a scoring opportunity right before halftime.
We'll see who can grab the momentum here. There's a big one coming up. It's going to start with Alicia Brinkman. Brinkman bouncing ball up top. Antonellis low shot on, kick away by Rennie. Ball still in, and we're going the other way. Penmen get a big stop there, approaching the 1 minute mark now.
How long can the magic last for Rennie? She is having an unbelievable night.
Quick call in the middle, Campbell draws it. She'll weave her way through two, try and lead this off for Hoggle. Now ball into the corner with the Skyhawks. I believe that one just went over the line. Now the Penmen with it, 40 seconds on the clock, turn back over. No team can keep possession here. We'll see who can at least get a shot off. With just 30 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
And the Penmen defense is doing a great job of killing time right here.
Hard one on there and out of play. Penmen will take it out of the back. Seems like they're just going to let time tick here. So try and start up a quick counter, and Survey just can't keep it in.
5 seconds left on the clock here.
Skyhawks will push for another one. Don't believe they'll be getting this one off. That one bouncing, and that is your first half. Back and forth. The same storyline from that first quarter. A lot of scoring opportunities for both sides, but this one remains tied at 0 going into the half. We'll be back with second half action when action resumes.
Welcome to the Tap House.
Being a champion takes more than talent, more than the perfect pass, more than using your head. Being a champion takes the spirit to always push harder, the ability to overcome any hurdle, and the fire to be the best. Welcome to Division 2, where the pursuit is yours to create. And the question isn't, can you do it? It's, will you?
Walking the path of integrity, forever embracing a life in balance, standing tall and confident, leaders in the classroom, community, and field of play, with clear vision and a full heart, looking to the future, devoted to the student athlete, representing the Northeast. Diverse in composition, united by our values, determined by nature, uncompromised by choice. We are the NE10.
In NCAA Division II, student athletes leave a lasting impression on their communities. That's because Division II student athletes want to make a difference and truly be part of their surrounding communities. Through community engagement, thousands of student athletes from various backgrounds interact with community members who view them as role models. This interaction leaves a positive and perhaps even life-changing impression on all those involved. In Division II, we rise to the opportunity and make community engagement ours.
Opportunity to me means doing the things that will make you a better future. I always dreamed of graduating from college. So being the first one in my family to graduate, it meant everything my parents sacrificed was paying off. Having an athletic scholarship for the University of Mount Olive was key for my success. I had the opportunity to not only get an education, but be able to develop as an individual.
At SNHU, building a campus that feels like home is important to us.
I felt like I was walking to a family. I have that one-on-one experience with the professors here, and they take an interest in what you want to do, and they can help you use your passions to get you to where you want to go. When I graduate, my degree is going to propel me into my future. Southern New Hampshire University, it's been the greatest decision I've ever made.
Visit snhu.edu.
We can stop to make sure someone is okay. Get in the way and disrupt the situation.
Notify an authority.
Or walk them home safely.
We can change the language around rape.
We can make campuses safer for our teammates, our friends, and our classmates.
We cannot be bystanders.
Taking action isn't always easy, but it's on us
to intervene.
Because we can. Learn more and take the pledge at itsonus.org.
Being a champion takes more than skill, more than endless drills, more than using your head. Being a champion takes the heart to give it your all, the agility to thrive from any angle, and the relentless drive to be the best. Welcome to Division II, where the pursuit is yours to create, and the question isn't, can you do it? It's will you?
It's not about where you were born. It's not about your gender or the color of your skin, or whether you're rich, poor, or in the middle. No matter what you play, if you have the skill and drive to succeed in school and in sports, we'll provide the opportunity.
I knew that there was an opportunity to have my college paid for if I was good enough to play baseball at that level. That was going to make a big difference in my family. D2 baseball gave me an opportunity to play at a high level and to get an education that's going to be valuable for me throughout the rest of my life. I chose to take my experience of being a student athlete and pursue that within my career and to get a master's degree. If I wouldn't have had a baseball scholarship, there'd be no chance that I'm doing what I'm doing today.
Stand up if you are a first-generation college student. Stand up if you're a mother. If you are actively deployed, a veteran, or you're in a military family, please stand. The world in which we live equally distributes talent, but it doesn't equally distribute opportunity, and paths are not always the same.
I'm so proud of you, Dad.
I will tell you this, Southern New Hampshire University can change the whole trajectory of your life.
My path to a college degree would have been completely different had I not run Division II cross country for the University of Mount Olive. Having an athletic and academic scholarship was key for my success. Our coaches were really helpful with balancing out my academics and athletics. I decided to attend graduate school because I wanted to become an athletic director. Receiving the postgraduate scholarship through the NCAA provided me with the flexibility to choose the school that I wanted. So now I know that I can accomplish any goal that I set for myself.
Champions know how to seize opportunities. When they see moments of greatness unfold right before their eyes, they push as hard as they possibly can, and then they push harder. Because the heart of a champion never settles, never quits, and never stops giving its all. We are champions. We are Division II. We go big, we give it everything we've got, and we win. On the field, on our campuses, in our communities, for our causes, in our careers. We rise to become champions in everything we do. We are Division II, and there are no limits here. We make our time count. We set our own path. We become champions on our terms. It's time to up your game, because we're here to play and learn. But most importantly, we're here to discover ourselves, our vision, our heart, our drive, to achieve every goal we aim for, because we want to be champions at the highest level, life. At Division II, the opportunities are here. Are you ready?
Hello everyone and welcome back to Larkin Field second half action. Almost ready to go here in a tight contest between two top 10 NE10 foes in Stonehill and Southern New Hampshire University. First, we're going to have Kyle go over some halftime stats.
Yeah, first off, the shots by period right now. Stonehill's got 8 total, Southern New Hampshire with 3. Second off, we got the saves by period. Stonehill with 1, SNHU with 3. Penalty corners, Stonehill with 7, SNHU with 3. And then we have 1 green card, and that's on Southern New Hampshire. So obviously stats playing a big role into this game right now.
So it looks like Stonehill kind of carrying that play in that first half. We're going to quickly show you the NE10 standings here. And the Penmen have a tough schedule coming up with a lot of NE10 foes. Number 1, St. Anselm is going to be Tuesday, October 1st, and this Sunday they're going to take a trip to number 9 Adelphi. As you see the standings, St. A's number 1, the Penmen knotted at 2, Stonehill College, who we're facing right now, at number 3, and that Adelphi team at 6. So the NE10 is very tight this year, and it's going to be a tight schedule coming up for the Penmen with St. A's and Adelphi. So this is a true test coming here tonight, and 2 big games coming up in their next ones. So we'll see how the Penmen respond here.
Yeah, and if we want to reference national D2 play right now, Adelphi is ranked number 9, and that's that game this Saturday, and then St. A's is ranked number 4. And how about 5 NE10 teams in the top 10 nationally right now?
So the NE10 field hockey showing out in D2, and we'll see how this second half goes here as the Skyhawks start with possession. And I think whoever carries out play here is going to be the eventual winner. We'll see if someone can do it in regulation. Obviously no goals yet, but it's been close back and forth. Obviously the Penmen with that opportunity in the first, it was a high stick on that tip-in. And Stonehill with a few chances just going wide. So now the Penmen look to push in. Hoyt will get this ball in the middle to Campbell. That one turned over. Turkman does a nice job trying to keep it alive. Brinkman will move it out.
Yeah, and for those first 2 quarters, we were sitting here scratching our heads on why it wasn't a goal. Seemingly, when we watched the replay a few times, the stick was above her shoulder, and that's what the call was.
Skyhawks elect to go all the way back. Now with it, Anton Ellis will swing it over. Skyhawks elect to go back the other way, and that one turned over. Bit of a tough pass right there from Anton Ellis to handle on the near side. That went off of Werner.
And that's a little bit of a miscue right here. The biggest thing in these games where nothing's breaking for either side is the errors. Whoever makes the least amount of mistakes here is going to be the team that wins it. I can almost guarantee you that.
Penmen will keep this one just outside the arc. Officials will have them start it back up. Vanadorn with it. She had an excellent first half. We'll see if that play continues. And if you're the Penmen, this is the tough part of your schedule coming up, and it all starts here tonight. If you can grab a win at home, that's going to be huge for any 10 standings and even national rankings.
Yeah, and when you're a nationally ranked team, you want to prove it, especially when 5 other teams in your conference are nationally ranked teams. It's not often you see that. So you want to build momentum in this game, at least get away with 2 out of 3 of these games in the upcoming 3 games.
And the NE10 in terms of field hockey has always been strong, but now the Penmen joining that mix this season. It's been interesting to see them up highly so ranked, coming off a great season last year with your first NE10 playoff berth, and now to be nationally ranked. It's a huge step up, and we'll see how this team responds here in the second half, trying to grab a big W over Stonehill.
Yeah, and that's obviously building the program slowly. Coach Julie Munson's done a great job of that, and you're starting to see the trends of just being a great coach and seeing your program build right in front of you and the players developing.
And a lot of the players out on the field have been a part of the tough seasons, and finally paying off is all their hard work with this great season, this great start at 5-1 so far this year.
And the interesting thing is when you have a coach in her 6th season, this tends to be the year where you start to see a lot of the players that she's had for those seasons graduate college and move on to wherever they go in life. So you get a lot of young players, and amazingly the young players for this team have been a lot of the players that are actually pushing this team to what they're doing right now. So she's just getting great recruiting right now. She's developing older players as well, and a lot of stuff is coming together for her this year.
Skyhawks with possession here. That ball went out of bounds off the Penmen. Moving it up quickly is Werner. She'll play this one back to Brinkman. Good aggressive play up top. Keeping the pressure is Campbell. Antonellis now to the outside. And both teams at 3-0 in conference play. So obviously some big implications here as a bouncing ball into the middle will stay with the Skyhawks.
And you have to think that Coach Hansberry of the Stonehill Skyhawks has definitely prioritized possession here. They're making a lot more smart decisions on passes, and they're not trying to force a lot of balls right now.
Hard shot in. That one obviously too far out, as the Penmen now will control in the backfield.
Yeah, it's unfortunate that this isn't ice hockey, because that was an absolute ringer into the net right there.
Hildreth will start off with it, trying to find Vonderdorn in the middle. Ball bouncing away on the outside for Willie. Wiley can't keep that one in play. Antonellis will move this one up to midfield as the Skyhawks get a freebie.
And what it looks like to me right now is SNHU is defensively just biding their time right now, looking for the perfect opportunity to get a counterattack right here.
And that short pass, thought it was going to do it there for Campbell, just couldn't get there in time. As Werner plays it up to Emily Ledoux. Ball in the middle tip. Ogle, nice job right there.
Beautiful touch.
It's a great touch, as you say right there, Kyle, by Turkman. Just could not get it back on her stick, but she gets the big turnover up front. Nifty move on the near side. Can't beat Brinkman in the back, as this ball is going to be going out back to the Skyhawks.
And this game is coming down to individual player skills, and that's how you know you have a good game, is when one player is taking on one player in these solo battles that can decide the game entirely.
See if one team can break through. Obviously both with great chances in that first half. But it's coming down to the wire here in the second as that one turned over back to the Penmen.
And the Penmen have to move the ball on the other side of the field here. They got to get something going.
Ledger will start this one in the back. Her pass tipped away. Vonderdorn picks it up. Trying to find Turkman there. Bit of a miscue. Hoyt can't pick it up. As a late whistle blown, Stonehill will get possession. Emily Ledoux, low ball in, cannot find an attacker up top, out of play, back to the Penmen.
And I just want to go back on the previous play because I cannot talk enough about Vonderdorn. You have to think that her hand-eye skills are above most, if not every single person on this field right now. And it's just incredible to watch her just find a way to get the ball and then move it to somebody else.
She's got a great IQ, and it's showing here now. She's going to have to come up big for this Penman squad. These opportunities, a lot of the offense working through her. But also the defensive side is where she strives. Bouncing ball, this one going to stay with the Penmen. Ogle with a nice pass up. Turkman is going to run after that one, but too much on that ball. It rolls out of play. No problem there for the Skyhawks defense.
Yeah, that ball rolls and rolls and rolls on this turf field, and it takes great touches to get some through balls.
Skyhawks will start it now. Campbell going to find Antonellis, and a big turnover there as the Penmen draw the penalty corner.
Antonellis knows it too. She's upset, and her goalie's trying to reassure her right now. Katie Lamondo is going to have to make a big save here because you already know the Penmen are going to get a shot on.
See what the Penmen can do. Big opportunity here in the second half. 7:44 on the clock. Campbell will take this one. Got the lights on here at Larkin Field.
I always find it scariest when Vonderdorn is not the one hitting the corner in and she's actually out there looking for the goal itself.
Campbell up top. Malin Survey will take this. Backhand shot on. Bouncing around. Vonderdorn can't get that one to go. That one just going by. Had a few opportunities up front. Ball was bouncing around, but ultimately out of play and back to the Skyhawks.
And you saw the display of hand-eye right there. Not only normally where she's in an open situation where she can move the ball, but in a tight space right there. Finding a way to get two shots on in that small amount of time.
Hoyt gets possession, tipped away. That one out of play. Penman will keep it. Mary Lou Long will start things up. Pass to the middle. Turkman with a good spin.
Almost intercepted there by Quigley, who had a great thought on that one.
Turkman up top. Wiley Can't get it to go. Ledger with a big step, that ball through, but Mary Lou Long's going to get back for this one.
Look at her run for her team.
Rennie telling her to get it to the outside. Does a nice job here of doing just that. Pass through, intercepted. Who will this be off? That's going to stay with Stonehill.
And there's this selflessness of the Penmen team. You see Hagel get all the way back there from her forward position and make that defensive play.
And Hagel with a big stop right there. Is going to play this and keep it in, but turn back over. Werner with it at midfield. Is going to play it back to Antonellis.
And as much as I talk about Vanderdoorn tonight, got to talk about Antonellis a little bit. She's already had 5 shots on goal in that first half from that back position. Obviously, they all came off corners, but when you're putting 5 shots on goal for your team, you're tremendously, increasing the odds that you're going to get a goal and win this match.
And she really impacted that first half on both sides. As you saw the penalty corners, the Skyhawks really targeting her up front. Got a lot of shots off, as you say, a few close calls, but Melanie Rennie answered them. And she came up huge.
Yeah, she's very well deserving of Defensive Player of the Week, and she may even be in contention for Player of the Week if she finds a way to get one in.
So we'll see as the Skyhawks trying to move up from the backfield. Good pressure on the far side. As Wiley can't keep it in. Nice knockdown right there from Vanderdoorn.
And I think word got out about this game because the stands are filling up. I haven't seen this many people for a field hockey game at Larkin Field in a minute.
As the Skyhawks will try and get out of the back. They do a nice job avoiding pressure here. Now moving it up the far side. Turkman can't get the tackle on. Hildreth gets broken through. As Quigley would a struggling first half, to say the least. A lot of opportunities, just not finding the back of the net for her, and the Skyhawks can't find it there either.
And what you're seeing smartly done by the Skyhawk team right now is they're getting a lot of these tired players off the field and they're subbing in, and they have some subs that are still already making some plays.
So Brinkman on the far side. That one's going to get tipped away. Skyhawks will keep possession up top.
For instance, I just had Sophia Schreck just run back in.
Big possession coming here now for Stonehill. 4:15 left in this third quarter. Emily Ledoux with it. Vanderdoorn cannot get a stick. Ledoux, ball into the middle, bouncing around, and a whistle blown here. Penalty corner coming up for the Skyhawks.
And attrition's going to set in on one of these teams. You see the best players on both teams running all the way to the other end of the field, running all the way back to play defense. And, they must train stamina-wise for this, but I don't think anybody can be prepared to run both sides of the field all night long.
Amon will take this corner. Ball up top. Antonellis shot on that down, deflected, still bouncing around, and the Penmen get it away.
And you saw Vanderdoorn right there just make her presence again, make this stick save. Stonehill gets the redirection off, they get the shot off, and Rennie makes the save yet again.
Antonellis was the recipient on that one.
And that's just the story of the night. Rennie is making save after save after save if her defense isn't.
Brinkman will now play it on the near side. Ledoux. Hoyt will meet her. Defense gets split. Ball still bouncing around. And Amon will pick it up, send this one in, and that one out of play off Who. And it will go to the Penmen. So time winding down here in the third quarter, almost approaching the 3-minute mark.
And we're coming to that point in the game where everybody's tired, but there's no excuses here. It's who wants it more at this point. Who's going to blink first?
Ball starting in the back now with the Skyhawks. They'll swing it all the way around. Werner just can't keep that one in. Bounces out. Hoggle will peek this one up. Hoggle ball in. That one deflected. Good tip right there from Campbell. Just couldn't break through.
And I would have gone absolutely insane if Campbell got a redirection through her legs into the goal right there. I would have been all over this.
Nifty play, but now Stonehill looking to counter. Skyhawks in the middle. Shrek sends it to the outside. Ledoux, that one intercepted by Hoyt. And taken right back by Ledoux, but Turkman with a good recover. Both
look
battling
at them
for
fight
that
for the
one.
ball.
Real good hustle there. That one tips out of play for a Penman possession.
Just a great representation of how the game is going. Both sides diving for the ball, fighting for every single possession.
Ball bouncing around here. Penman will take. Vonderdoorn running through. 3 defenders on her, and Brinkman comes up with a big stop.
And it's unbelievable. I've seen Brinkman stop Vonderdoorn many times tonight, and not many players do that.
Mary Lou Long comes up big with a big stop. Brinkman will pick up the loose ball, still bouncing around. Ledger will send it to the middle. Turkman will come back for this one. Penman look to counter.
And if she can get out upfield, they had a 4-on-3 right there.
Did a nice job making sure she had possession, but turned over. Brinkman with a big stop, backhand pass. Mary Lou Long trying to clear it out. And this one going the other way. Thought it might have been another penalty corner right there, but the Penmen get a break.
I know, I hate to say it, but that foul right there may have just saved them. They were not in position to play defense right there against the Skyhawks.
And Survey, nice move with it. That one bouncing in. The possession back with the Skyhawks. Under 40 seconds to go here in this third quarter. Can we get a counter? Stonehill will take their time. Antonellis will take this one.
Can we get anything?
Ball
20
bouncing
seconds
here to Ledger. Under 20 seconds to go. Hoyt with a nice move to the middle, but Brinkman with a few big stops here late in this third quarter. Could lead to a counter. This ball in, bouncing. Rennie's going to come out for a big save. That one kicked out of play. We'll see if Stonehill even sends this one back in as the final seconds tick off, and that is your third quarter. We stay scoreless here at Larkin Field, a big NE10 matchup between ranked opponents here in Stonehill and Southern New Hampshire. 0-0 tie here heading to the fourth quarter. We'll be back when action starts up.
As Division II student athletes, we are committed to being our best.
Division II National SAC is proud to partner with the Sports Science Institute to play a role in the cardiac safety and health of student athletes.
Although many student athletes with heart conditions live healthy, active lives, up to 10 NCAA student athletes die each year of sudden cardiac death during athletic activities.
The facts are that immediate delivery of CPR and AED saves lives, so everyone should be CPR and AED trained. Please join us in this important initiative. Make it yours.
Anthem Blue Cross and Blue Shield has worked to keep the people of New Hampshire healthy for 75 years. Healthcare has changed dramatically over the years, but one thing is not, and that is our commitment to you and your family. We're a company made up of your friends and neighbors. We work each day to continue our tradition of providing healthcare to the 300,000 members we serve. Anthem Blue Cross and Blue Shield focuses on wellness and healthy living. We work with and support numerous organizations in New Hampshire to build healthy communities. Anthem Blue Cross and Blue Shield, creating a healthier future for New Hampshire.
Welcome back to Larkin Field here. Fourth quarter action in this NE10 battle about to start up here between the Penmen and Skyhawks.
Yeah, and right before we left on that third quarter, you saw a tremendous save by Melanie Rennie right here on the replay for you. Not only coming in with the pressure in her face and the pressure to make the save to save the game, but she makes the stop, makes it look easy.
Even took a body in the process right there as the Skyhawks start off with possession. And speaking of the Skyhawks, number 10, Alicia Brinkman coming up big for them with a few key stops to end that fourth quarter. The Skyhawks taking their time here. Ball in the Penmen zone. And we'll see who takes control here in this fourth quarter. It's been back and forth. Cannot put it any better than that.
And look at Vanderdorn run.
Big run out here, but a whistle will stop that play. Back to Stonehill.
She's so graceful when she gets that turnover and just turns it the other way.
Hard ball in. That one's going to bounce out of play. Back to the Penmen.
And I said it earlier in the third quarter, whoever blinks first is going to lose this game, and every single one of these opportunities has to be made.
Survey with it on the far side, keeping it alive. She'll tip this one over. Hoggle, nice job up top. Skyhawks get in there and get possession.
Back and forth it goes.
No one really keeping a true possession longer than, I would say, 40 seconds or so. They've been very quick counterattacks for both sides. There's been a lot of turnovers in the midfield, but that's just due to all the hustle out on the field right now.
Yeah, and you definitely have to think through 45 minutes of play, both sides, both players on each team have been running back and forth.
Antonellis right there with a hard hit on Campbell. She'll get possession. Ball in the middle, that one tipped up top. Turkman sends it back in. And who comes away with it? None other than Brinkman.
And I really didn't like that play by Antonellis. I don't know if she had any malicious intent, but it really looked like a cross-check, and you just can't do that.
Well, the physicality going to vamp up here in this fourth quarter. So Penman will substitute for the first time in just a few moments. Ball bouncing back. Antonellis is coming out to make that save. It was Lamando.
And she barely got there in time.
Stonehill can't keep that one in. Freshman Taylor Marchman waiting to check in. Bonnerdorn's going to send a long ball in. And Skyhawks will take possession. Antonellis with two defenders on her. Ball in the middle, turned over. Bonnerdorn.
And look at the Dutch duo go.
Hoggle draws the penalty. Hoggle low ball in. That one tipped around and going the other way. Skyhawks come up big on the defensive end.
Both teams have subs waiting for them, fresh legs to get in here.
It's going to be Lauren Ledoux for the Skyhawks side. And that one off of the stick right there. Emily Ledoux. As she takes a seat. Coming off for the Penmen will be Wiley. Point ball back in the middle. Bonnerdorn will pick this one up. And turned over. Brinkman with a big stop. Skyhawks look to counter here quickly. Ledger gets beat there. Ball into the middle. A low one out of play right there from Taylor Ledoux, the junior. Just couldn't connect.
Those are the mistakes I'm talking about that cost you the game. For the Penmen there, you turn the ball over with a 4-on-3. You really got to be careful. And then for the Skyhawks there, you have the 4-on-3. You have the goal opportunity. You got to put it in.
Ball tipped around up top. Campbell will pick up the loose one. Coming here on the near side, back in the middle to Turkman. Turkman sends it over. Hoggle with it now. And turned over. Brinkman's been huge here defensively in this second half.
And look at Hagel run all the way back from her forward spot and get back on defense right there.
Long ball right there from the Skyhawks out of play. Penman will get possession here with just about 10 minutes, 20 seconds on the clock.
That's playing for your team right there.
Barry Lulong trying to break through on the near side. Hoyt pass intercepted in the middle. Skyhawks with it now in the corner. Mon can't break Fonderdorn, and we're going to be going in.
The Penmen have to get back on defense here.
Shrek with the ball in the middle, bouncing around, and a penalty corner here. Coming for Stonehill. So look at the replay on this one. Ball was sent in by Shrek. See whose foot that went off right there. Seems to be Hildreth on that clear. Might have been a bounce before, but nonetheless, Skyhawks with a big penalty corner coming here with 9:55 on the clock.
And I believe this is their 8th or 9th of the game, and they have not scored anything yet, so they got to find a way to put it in if they want to win this.
Ball in the middle. Antonellis swinging it over. Fake shot here. Brinkman just misses that one, and the Penmen prevail.
And this is getting super, super intense now. Coach Hansberry talks to Lauren Ledoux so she knows what her team's going to do on this corner right here. She tells her teammates right now. Obviously, there's a design play right here.
So another penalty corner coming here for the Skyhawks. Mon will send this one up top. Pass over. Low shot on that one, deflected, out of play. That shot coming right there from Weaver as another penalty corner. Third consecutive here.
And Melanie Rennie just looks so relaxed right here. She's been in this situation about 11 times this game.
Ball sent to the top here. Fake pass over. Now in. Good defense right there from Ledger. Ledger, real nice job getting that one away right there. Skyhawks will keep possession. Brinkman will pick this one up.
And both teams are squeezing every ounce of energy they have left in them to find a way to get a ball in the net.
Brinkman goal line here, breaks through. Loose ball in the middle, that one cleared away. Hoggle with a good job there.
And this is the fresh legs right here from the Penmen, Taylor Marchman.
Still playing with it on the far side, that one out of play. Whistle blown, ball to the Penmen. Coming out of the back, Antonellis, real nice job settling that one down in the midfield. And an errant pass there. Lauren Ledoux could not pick that one up.
Yeah, I think Sophie Shrek just missed her a little bit, put it behind her. That's a mistake that may cost you if you don't find a way to fix it.
Mary Lou long ball back from Turkman, intercepted right there. Mon into the middle and out of play.
And what you're seeing at this point in the match is the defense it's building up in the tight spaces, but when there's open situations, it seems like there's almost no defense. It's exactly what happens in like a pickup basketball game when you get near the end. Everybody's just going for the goal.
So Wiley checks back into this one for Campbell. She'll take a seat with 7:55 remaining in this fourth quarter. Can someone get it done here? Skyhawks looking to push through. Coming out of the back is Ledger to intercept that one. She'll try and counter. She takes a hard hit right there in the midfield. Wiley can't keep that one in. And we're going to have a green card right here. That one given to Shrek.
Yeah, and they got her on that little piece of a kind of a hip check right there.
Beautiful move right here. Survey. Ball in the middle. That one intercepted, but a penalty corner coming.
And the Penmen bench is erupting, and you'd think they're in the game right now, the enthusiasm they have on that sideline down there.
Penmen will all huddle up and talk this one over. Big opportunity coming with 7:34 in this fourth quarter. Can they get it done here? We saw one early on from the Penmen. That was taken away on the high stick. What can they do here? Fonderdorn to send this one in.
I'm going to give you a guess on this play. It's going to get a shot on. The goalie for the Skyhawks, Lamondo, is going to make a save, and I think a Penman is going to get a redirect goal in.
See what happens here. 7:34. Vonerdorn will take this one. Skyhawks line up in the net. Everyone racing to get back at midfield, ready to go.
And with all these big names, keep an eye on Taylor Marchman. She's done this before.
Ball sent out. Aylin Survey back to Vonerdorn, and that one out of play. Costly right there if you're the Penmen. Couldn't even get a shot off on that one. Is that one right back out of play? Skyhawks will take it in the back. Antonella sends it to the near side. Weber sends that nice ball, but that one out of play. Mon couldn't keep it in.
And you know what? Regardless of who wins this game, I think it was the game we exactly expected. You know, 2 top 10 teams coming into it, both divisional rivals. And it's exactly what you would expect, you know what I mean? SNHU coming into it, we had some doubts that maybe they haven't played a ranked opponent yet, that they would play good in this game. They've played well deserving of being the number 8 ranked team.
So the 7 and 8 teams going at it here. Just around 6 minutes to go in this fourth quarter. Can someone get it done in regulation?
I sure hope
trying
so.
to change it. Ball bouncing in the middle. Antonellis coming up big back there. And that ball going out. As Marchman tried to receive that pass, but gets called on the whistle.
And Antonellis is such a prototypical player for a field hockey player. You know, very physical, good ball skills, and she even has some nice shots in her resume of what she can do. So, not something you really expect, but something that you love to have on your team.
Ball still bouncing around. Hoggle trying to pick this one up. Who will this whistle be on? Will be the Penmen. Skyhawks take over now in the Penmen zone. Ball sent to the middle here. Mary Lou long back for this one. Trying to edge her way in is Mon.
You gotta clear this.
Mon, low shot on. Rennie with a big save. Huge save from Rennie. Don't know how she saw that one in the flurry of defenders up front. But the Penmen get a big stop, but a penalty corner coming here.
I'm going to be completely honest with you. I don't even know if she did see that one. That's a redirection right there, and she just found a way to find it on a foot.
Real nice job there from Rennie, but still more work to do. 5:14 on the clock. Penalty corner coming. See what Stonehill does here. Emma Mon will set up.
This is unbelievable. How many times do you see your goalie get around 15 shots on goal in a night and not let one in?
Mon ball up top. Bouncing. Low shot on Rennie with another big save. Cannot say enough about the play of Melanie Rennie tonight.
I mean, are you kidding me? That thing was, that was a hard, high shot. That's not something that's easy to make without a glove.
And Trek put that one on for the Skyhawks as they look to keep this one in Penmen territory. Bouncing ball right on that far side. Vonerdorn looking to move. Campbell just can't get a stick to it. But coming here is Wiley. Goalkeeper coming out. Can they get the step? Campbell picks it up. Ball still bouncing around. Whistle is blown. And a freebie coming here for the Penmen. A big draw. That's right there. Lamondo came out trying for that save right there as Campbell draws one here for the Penmen. Believed to be a penalty shot coming. Wow.
That's a costly mistake right there.
And we're going to look at this replay right here as Lamando came out for that one. As that ball bounced around for a little too long.
And how about Campbell forcing her way downfield to get to that, the hustle to get to that ball and force something.
So a big pivotal moment here. A lot of Fan and Orville line up for this one. Lamando in net. What can Fan and Orville do here?
She's a very humble player. We talk about her a lot, but she's well deserving of it.
4:29 on the clock.
See if the pressure gets to her, or if Lamando can make a miracle happen right here.
8th ranked Penmen looking to get it done. Whistle blown. Vonerdorn puts it home into the back of the net. The Penmen take the lead. Big play right there. Momentum shifter, and the Penmen are on top. What a goal right there from Lotta Vanderdorn. The Penmen take a lead with 4:29 left.
And they're all smiles over there. Not only is that a goal that puts you up, that's a goal that gives you momentum. And the coaches for the Penmen right now are yelling at their players that the game isn't over yet. But I think the Penmen very well know that they have a good shot at this one if they continue to ride this out now.
All defensively here.
SNHU goal scored by number 18, Lauda Vanderdorn.
So the
time of the goal, 10:31 of the fourth.
As they take, finally someone breaks through as they take the lead. Skyhawks with possession here. Penmen look to finish this one out strong here at Larkin Field.
And how can you not love that from a player? She was as cool as a cucumber right there when she took that shot, and she just launched it right through.
So Skyhawks will fight for the equalizer here. Melanie Rennie up for the test as the Penmen defense is going to come out big here. Stonehill takes possession right up top. Low ball in, that one miss-hit. Vanderdorn trying to clear. Skyhawks keep it in. Ball bouncing around in the middle. Penmen defense back. And a beautiful hit out by Vanderdorn.
We're looking at 3 minutes, 40 seconds left in this quarter. And the Skyhawks are playing with everything they have now.
Skyhawks miss hit. Can they keep it in? That one just on the line. No call here. Ball bouncing around in the middle. Brinkman will pick this one up. 3:30 left on the clock. Ball bouncing. That one gets by. And Stonehill knocks this one up at one apiece.
And I hate to say it, that's a controversial call on that sideline down there. And there's definitely an argument made that went out. But regardless, they're going to have to play the game. It's only deserving that Stonehill scored right there.
So the Skyhawks quickly knot this one up as Olivia Cameron comes up big time, putting that one into the back of the net. 1-1 contest. Now the Penmen will look to break
Stonehill
this tie.
goal scored by number 18, Olivia Cameron.
So the Penmen defense just breaks down right there. Unfortunate sequence as Melanie Rennie tried to get that one, but as you say, that sideline call, very big. That ball was right on the line. 50-50 shot. Officials gave it to the Skyhawks.
Yeah,
that is the turning point.
And what you typically see in any game that comes down to it like this, where nothing breaks until late in the game, there's obviously going to be controversial calls from both sides, stuff that both players' sides don't really agree on, and typically once a goal goes in for one side, the dam is broken. So I'm sure we'll see more.
So now the Penmen will look to break this tie once again. Vanderdorn can't get that one in. We're going to have a late whistle, but the Penmen keep possession.
And just look at how smart Vanderdorn is. She knew if she just had somebody hit her stick right there, then she's just going to get another foul.
Brinkman will look to carry out. Skyhawks with some late momentum here, taking it right back from the Penmen. As Vanderdorn can't break through, that's off the foot. 2 minutes to go here. Officials blow a late whistle here. Skyhawks will send this one back, starting with Antonellis.
This is unbelievable.
What a game here at Larkin Field. The penalty score by Vanderdorn looked to break this tie. It did just that, but then the Skyhawks come right back. Punch in the face of the Penn right there as Cameron puts it home, and they knot this one up at 1. Now both teams looking to get this done in regulation. That ball in and out of play. Penmen will take it back.
And you got to think, how much more meaningful can a regular season game get? You got 2 top 10 teams that are conference teams playing each other, and this is big for momentum. This is big for standings. This is big for just about everything you can think of for an athletic team.
Ledger will hit this one out. A hit on the far side. Stonehill will get it back. They're going to take their time, approaching the 1 minute mark here in the fourth quarter. Skyhawks will take their time setting this one up. Looking for one last possession here. Which team can get it done? Bouncing ball in. Skyhawks can't keep it alive. Ball on the outside. Wiley trying to send Campbell. Antonellis plays this one well. Can Campbell break through? A nifty spin move gets it done right there for Antonellis, but that one out of play.
That's your defensive player of the week right there. Game on the line. You got a forward running right at you, and she just, puts her in the spin cycle, gets the ball cleared.
Under 30 seconds to go here. Penmen will take their time. Officials tell them to get going. That one batted down by Brinkman, a high stick. We'll get it back for the Penmen in midfield. Under 20 seconds to go. Can we get an opportunity here? Ball sent to the corner. Batted right away by Antonellis. 10 seconds to go now. Hoggle, late whistle. She's going to have to set this one up, and that's going to stop momentum unless she can get one in here. Bouncing around, out of play. And that is it for regulation here.
Man.
Stonehill comes up big in the end. Getting that equalizer, and overtime action is what we will see here at Larkin Field. We'll be right back when that starts up.
Label me.
You know you want to.
Don't be shy.
You do it behind my back.
So say it to my face. You don't know me. You know what I am?
I'm a pitcher.
I'm a striker.
I'm a point guard.
I'm a linebacker.
I'm a setter.
Shortstop.
High jumper.
Wrestler.
Defender.
Goalie.
Student.
Student athletes.
That's who we are.
The American dream to me as an immigrant means having the opportunities that my parents didn't have. Being the first one in my family to graduate, it meant everything my parents sacrificed for me to get to this point. It was paying off.
Estoy muy orgulloso de Michael por haberse graduado de colegio.
My path to a college degree would have been completely different had I not had a scholarship. It would just relieved a lot of the financial burden.
In NCAA Division II, community engagement is an initiative at all 25 national championships because student athletes want to give back while competing for a national title. Over the course of the year, Division II student athletes have an opportunity to leave a lasting impression in local communities throughout the country. Whether Division II student athletes are volunteering at hospitals, schools, after-school care programs, foster homes, or retirement villages, they make a difference in the lives of others. In Division II, we rise to the opportunity and make community engagement ours.
When you walk into a running store and take a look at the sprawling shoe wall, you may have trouble finding the right shoe for you. This is where we come in. At Runner's Alley, our right fit process makes selecting a shoe easy, painless, and fun. We start with a visual gait analysis, and then we learn all about you. We'll educate you about your foot structure, what we see when we watch you walk and run, and choose a shoe as a starting point to get you moving. At Runner's Alley, we're here for you every step of the way.
When I see obstacles, I create opportunities.
When I see adversity, I find a way.
When I hear never, I say now.
Southern New Hampshire University is education made to fit your goals. With over 200 degree programs, flexible class schedules, and some of the lowest online tuition rates in the nation.
So when I face barriers, I can break through.
Break through at snhu.edu.
As a student athlete in college, I first got involved with the NCAA at the national level. It was through the Student Athlete Advisory Committee, SAC, gave me an opportunity to advocate on behalf of all student athletes, to affect change and to make an impact. The NCAA is giving the student athlete a platform to voice their concerns and to be able to advocate for what's going to affect their well-being. The policies that are being put in place are speaking towards academics, they're speaking towards well-being, they're speaking towards fairness, creating a culture so that the student athletes have the best experiences possible.
Welcome to the Tap House.
Hello everyone and welcome back to Larkin Field here. Overtime action here in NE10 women's field hockey action between the number 7 Stonehill Skyhawks and the number 8 seed Southern New Hampshire University Penmen. We're just going to cue up those fourth quarter goals that we saw first. A lot of Vanderdoorn puts that home on the penalty shot to get the 1-0 lead, but that did not last for long. As you saw Stonehill respond quickly. Kyle, take this one over.
Yeah, Stonehill immediately comes back. You got a controversial play here between what looked like number 12 Emma Mon keeping the ball in, getting it to eventually find its way to Brinkman, who gives it to Quinkly, who eventually gets a tip here. And then number 18, Cameron, finds a way to get a goal. So obviously big controversial play. Refs just let him play, and we're in OT.
You love to see it here at Larkin Field. Overtime action starts off with the Skyhawks in possession. They take a fall on the far side. Hildreth will pick this one up.
And something to add here, Stonehill is no newcomer to the pressure of OT. They've been in this situation 4 times this year already in the short season.
And we saw that recent W from them, 1-0 over Assumption in double overtime. So as you say, not strangers to this kind of play, but the Penmen keeping it in here. Hoggle gets this one in, diving in, and that's into the back of the net. The Penmen get the winner right off. The freshman gets it done, and the Penmen are victorious here at Larkin Field. What a sequence right there as the Penmen walk away victorious. Wow, what a goal right there, Kyle.
Unbelievable. I think that's your consecutive 3-time Rookie of the Week at this point. And you can see the look of amazement on all these Penmen faces. They're all over the place. The crowd's going crazy. Stonehill's, heartbroken. Unbelievable. Just a quick finish to OT right there.
Lisa Hoggle gets it done. What a play right there. As we're going to cue this one up. The freshman gets it done with her 8th goal of the year. So we'll watch this one here. Hoggle just broke through on this one and put that one home. It might have even been tipped right there from Lamondo. But that's the winner. What a contest between any 10 foes. The Penmen will improve to 6-1 on the year, 4-0 in any 10 play as Stonehill loses a tough one right there. Anyone could have gotten that one as they drop to 3-3 on the year and 3-1 in any 10 play. Kyle, any final thoughts on this one?
That had the makings of a good game right from the start. That's an instant classic right there if you're a field hockey fan. Stonehill, they're heartbroken right now. I wouldn't call it an upset. They lost to the team right below them seeding wise, but they played great throughout it, and either side deserved to win there. The Penmen just mentally and physically right at the end just edged them out, and they found a way to win.
So the freshman, Lisa Hoggle, gets it done. That's going to be it tonight from Larkin Field. Your Penmen walk away over the Skyhawks victorious 2-1. I am Lance Legere. Alongside me tonight was Kyle Hochter. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you in the next one.